Hi YouTube, welcome to our 5th week of our 4th year medical school, and I have a special guest star this week.
Hi.
This is John, this is my husband. He's the other half of Married in Med School, and so I thought I'd include him this week. It's our last week together before we have to split up again for our next rotation. So we're on Family Med. We're in a small town, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm so sad this is our last week, but I head off to Family Med next, so I'm excited for that too. And you head off to?
Emergency medicine.
So it'll still be fun. But we've had a great 3rd week of this 4-week rotation. It was mostly clinic. We got to escape out for, I think, a few C-sections we got to help out with.
A couple C-sections. We had a couple hospital patients.
Yep, a hospital patient. And so I thought I would give you guys kind of an example what we see in clinic one day. And I have to record all my patients, and so I just put them in these little booklets, and then I put them into the program. But for example, this is just my day. We saw a pancreatitis patient in the hospital, so we rounded on them in the morning. And I think actually you usually were seeing them because it was your patient that you worked up, but you had a C-section?
Yep, I got called into a C-section right when I was getting in the hospital
doctor
that day to go check on our pancreatitis patient. So Amy took over that for me so I could go to the C-section.
Yeah, and then I went back to clinic and did a med check for hypertension, hyperlipidemia, did another med check for lipids. Then I had an 11-month-old with just upper respiratory symptoms. I saw a case of shingles. Saw a med check for anxiety, saw a diabetic with peripheral neuropathy, and then at lunchtime, another C-section. This one wasn't scheduled. I got to go in and scrub in with, and that was really fun. So I'm feeling better about those. And my knot tying is
oh my gosh, knot tying. We need to work on that a little bit.
We both need to work on that. Yeah. And then went back to the clinic and saw Parkinson's, AFib, and I got to do a small procedure of a removal of a nodule that ended up being a fibroadenoma.
Right.
No, a neurofibroma. So
Yeah,
no, the wrong area of location.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a typical day that I see. Again, I go in, work up the patient, do history, physical, go over their labs with them, go get the doctor, explain to them what I found out, and then we go back in and do what we need to do together. So I'm feeling a little bit more and more independent, and I'm really, really liking that. All right. Anything else during the week in clinic that was?
Not really. I mean, we did a couple punch biopsies, did some suturing of that. That was about it.
Yeah. Good. And then, I got to helped out with the circumcision of the baby I helped deliver.
No, I did another one, so yeah.
Yeah, and you helped out with another one, and then some newborn checks, of course. So it's just been really fun. And I got to go with another of the docs who sees a little bit more kids in OB since the doctor we're with doesn't. And so that was great. I did a bunch of 4-month, 6-month, 9-month, well child visits and even newborn child visits and postpartum and everything like that. So that was good. I saw a lot of variety this week. Then on Friday, we had a great weekend. Friday started off with a county fair, and John got his first exposure to a rodeo. Granted, this is just a county fair rodeo, but it was still pretty awesome.
It was
started off with what event was there?
Mutton busting.
Yeah.
So they had a bunch of 4, 5, and 6-year-olds who they put little bike helmets on and thought it would be a good idea to put them on top of a sheep and see how long they could hold on while the sheep ran away.
8 seconds is your goal.
No, I think, was it 8 seconds? No, I didn't think there was a goal. It was just whoever rode the sheep the farthest.
Oh.
So they're screaming, falling off. They're crying. So everybody in the crowd's cheering, trying to make them not feel bad. It was
no one got
ridiculous,
injured or anything.
Amazing. It was awesome. It was really funny.
And in the rodeo, there's just your typical.
Yep, calf tying, barrel racing, bull riding, bucking broncos. Team roping. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
And some other things too. And then we saw fireworks and got to see the animals.
Oh, got homemade pie with ice cream.
Homemade pie and steak sandwiches.
So good.
So that was fun. And
fireworks, did you say that?
Oh yeah, fireworks. I think I did. And then on Saturday we were on call, and sometimes he says that they just get hammered with a bunch of he's the only doctor out of the 2 clinics on call, and I mean anybody who comes into the ER that needs to be admitted, you admit.
Call us.
So, or if there's anything on the floor, if the nurse needs clarification or something's going on, that's the doctor that gets called in. And oddly enough, he got 2 phone calls, but no call in. So he just had to answer.
We didn't get called in the whole day or the whole night.
The whole day or the whole night.
I mean, it was nice that we were able to kind of sleep in a little bit, got a good night's sleep so we didn't get called in, but at the same time, you want to get almost hammered a lot with call because then you learn a lot more. So, and especially here where we're expected to go in, see the patient, write the orders, and obviously, the nurses don't follow our orders until he comes in and checks, and half the time we forget to add things and put the wrong doses of medicine. So it's always good that he double checks.
And so Saturday we just woke up kind of waiting to be called and did some cleaning and laundry, and then we also were given lots of topics since this is our last week. Mm-hmm. So I did, my topics were the ATP3 guidelines on hyperlipidemia and treatments.
And then you had to do hypertension.
And then I did hypertension and the treatment options for that, which is like super fascinating. I thought I knew a lot about hypertension and how to treat it, but I know a lot more now after doing that. I also had to do rashes that are found on the soles and the palms of hands, the palms and soles of feet rashes. Well, there was my other topic.
Peripheral neuropathy.
Oh yeah, peripheral
the one you
neuropathy.
hated.
I did not like that one. Okay, which ones did you have to do?
I had to do postpartum hemorrhage, a little bit of read up on bisphosphonates and how long they're supposed to be on them and things you need to check. Check if there's any new updates on otitis media. I did my TIAs and everything already. There was one big one that I was supposed to do.
Postpartum hemorrhage is pretty big. What other one?
There's no big one I did that day. Oh, yeah, PCOS. So, and then we didn't really have anything to do, and so our doctor said, that he'd call us sometime during the day. We'd get together, kind of go through that stuff. So we just ended up texting him, kind of seeing what he was doing, and he was out waxing his airplane. Yeah. So we went out, kind of helped him a little bit with that. Mostly just watched him work while I talked about my topics. But it was really cool to see his airplane and everything. That was awesome.
And then, we slept through the night because we didn't get called, which was just so bizarre. Sunday, we kind of had a lazy day, so today.
Yeah, I've just kind of been working on our ARIS applications, trying to get that stuff done, making sure all of our letters of recommendation are in.
I'm a little bit behind on that, so I've been working on that. He's been working on it.
Banging my head against my personal statement for like the last 2 weeks, and it's just got on a little bit of a roll today, so that's good. Kind of hopefully finish that up by the end of next week or the first week of my next rotation, especially since we're flying out to do boards next weekend, so that'll kind of put a damper on getting anything done.
Yeah, which we have to do a little bit more board studying and preparation.
Tomorrow, yeah.
I should do a little bit of the overview, like watch the videos and read the booklet online, and then tomorrow we'll go in and practice with each other all the different cases. We have some books for that.
Yep.
And then tonight we did something really fun. We went mini golfing, which was really fun.
I'm like sunburned, aren't I, from mini golfing?
We got a little bit of sun.
I'm not burned. But that was a ton of fun. We went out with some of our Doc's family. He was out of town, but we went out with his wife and his daughter, so that was really fun. And then we went and got Thai food.
Yeah, we went and got some Thai food.
The place in town, which was really good.
And now we're here, and I need to finish some stuff on letters of recommendation and
relax a little bit and get ready for the week.
Yeah, and then I start this program called, I think it's Focus T25. It's done by like the person who does Insanity, Sean T. Mm-hmm. And I'm in a little challenge group or focus group, and that starts tomorrow.
And I'm going to let you talk about that, because I'm going to go have some peanut butter.
Oh, I'm not going to talk much about it, because I'll actually, I think, be uploading videos, because I'll do video responses for that, and so you'll get to see me struggle through that. But anyways, that is all.
And I will not be doing it with her, because I pulled my hamstring.
Yeah, John was supposed to do it with me, but like I said, my last video. Oh, can you show me your bruise, or do you not want to?
Yeah, I can try.
Okay,
it'll be
really
interesting
gross.
to try to. How do you?
Okay, put your leg up. Okay. You have to put your leg straight so you can see it.
Straight like that.
Yeah, look at that. Ah, gross. So he did not even get hit. This is all internal injury from him possibly rupturing part of your hamstring.
Yeah,
one of the parts. So he's recovering from that still. He will not be doing jumping and all the different moves and squats and all that I will have to be starting. So that is about all. We start our last and final 4th week of family medicine, and we'll head out Friday for a wedding. But that is all. I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying your summers.